I'm here.
Yes.
I'm married.
Whoa.
Wow.
Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and welcome to the Abroad Japan podcast. Probably the best way of learning about life in Japan without actually being in Japan. And I'm not in Japan, I'm here with the one and only festive Pete Dawson himself. Pete, how the devil are you doing? What's going on over there on that side of the room?
I'm good. I am. We are in a deserted building right now, recording on equipment that I think and hope is working, because usually we have other people, other staff members of Stack, sort of pulling the leaves and stuff. And I don't really know how this studio works.
You know how nothing works. I travelled 2 hours to be here.
2
I'm
hours.
like, all right, Pete, let's get the coffee going. Let's do this. I don't know how the machine works.
I don't know how the machine works.
No,
the
you
machine
don't.
was decommissioned.
The coffee
The
machine was
milk
like
pipe
broken.
had been disconnected.
Right.
The drip tray seemed to be absent, and the coffee machine had more of a problem with it than I did. I said, you know what, coffee machine, just don't drip anything, and we won't have a problem.
I was like, well, let's just have tea instead then. Let's have some tea.
Yeah.
And he pulled out a curdled, disgusting
It wasn't.
bottle
It was
of
in the
milk.
fridge.
It was like
It
a
was a-
biohazard, not a fucking
Look,
drink.
I have very few skills. I will tell you that I am really good at spotting a bottle of milk that's on the turn. Now, that bottle, I will readily admit, was on the turn, but it was not quite turned completely yet.
Well, I've just realised you've done a third thing wrong. He was like, I can't do tea, I can't do coffee. I'll get you something from Starbucks or something, Deliveroo. And I've got a caramel macchiato.
Oh, no, that's a wrong
Ah,
Yours was big.
where'd my drink go? Poor old
Sorry.
Pete, poor old Pete.
I don't really
Travelled all around
know-
the world to lambast him.
Yeah, tell me off for getting the old Starbucks. I just
Thank
don't-
you, though. Thank you for the coffee.
The thing with like Central London is there are so many different coffee shops, and I've not had a Starbucks in years now, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty crap in Japan. I mean, in the UK, sorry. Yeah.
Is it crap in Japan, that one in Shibuya?
Yeah, it's all right.
Like standing.
I mean, we can go
Look
into-
down lasses'
We're,
tops.
we're not talking about ruddy Starbucks, but I'm here.
Yes.
I'm married.
Whoa.
You were there. And you
I was
saw it
there,
happen.
I saw it happen. I can confirm that legally, well, I mean, I don't know what the celebrants, qualifications are, but legally, I believe, to my greatest of not, I feel like Pam Bondi, by the powers vested in some kind of wedding commission that Chris and Sharla are married. A good time was had by all, and that's the most important thing.
It was good, wasn't it? It's this is the first time I've ever worn jewellery of any kind.
Not even a cheeky little earring in the 90s?
And, I'm not like you.
No,
I'm boring. I'm not.
the only
This is like my Pete Dawson sort of shirt. I've
going
gone
out
for a more
shirt, yeah.
classy sort of shirt, the sort of shirt
Nice.
you'd wear, right?
It's like, yeah, it's nice.
But
Exactly.
no, I don't do jewellery. And it's
don't
kind
jewellery?
of cool. I keep finding I twist it and think about power. It's all
Right.
very Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
kind of Frodo Baggins, but it's not going to turn me invisible.
No, I mean, I think it's
rubbish.
kind of like if you've never worn, you only wear a watch, and I think that's
I
kind
do
of,
wear a watch.
that's something. So like, if you've never worn
Double
a
jewellery.
necklace, ever been a necklace guy?
No.
Tongue ring?
I think like 1 week I was like, I'm going to wear a chain. It looked
Right.
cool when I was 16. Didn't really work though.
Right. Okay.
Didn't suit me.
So you got married. It was
Yeah.
brilliant. Honestly, really good. Well worth the money.
Jolly good. It was like the Berlin airlift getting everybody there.
Yes.
Well, because I think over half the people there must have come from Japan, right?
There was honestly, the best thing about it was that as a dad that goes to bed at 9 o'clock, I did not feel bad absolutely hanging it about 11 o'clock and feeling absolutely exhausted, because Pete, a man with seemingly limitless energy,
American Pete, yeah,
American Premier 2 Pete, he is... he started to flag because of the jet lag at about 10 o'clock. And I kept on going up and going, are you flagging? I've never seen this side of you. It was fascinating.
Did you see Natsuki though?
Natsuki...
He disappeared off the dance floor quite early on. Everyone was like, where's Natsuki?
I think people did
and somebody went into the
tactical snoozes.
somebody went into the foyer, like the opening of the building. He was just asleep in a chair by the door. And then we had to wake him up and drag him back on.
Every time I felt a draft, an ill wind, if you will, at my back. It was Natsuki going for a cigarette. He must have had... I know he's stressed out because he had to do... he had jobs to do.
He was a busy man.
Busy man. He had jobs to do. And every time I felt a draft, it was Natsuki going outside. And one of my greatest memories of your wedding, it's not, not anything that you guys planned, but it was very much... There was a area where you could get photographs, and that's normal for a wedding. You
like
can
a
get
sleigh,
photographs, so you will have seen them on social media and stuff. People sat in a sleigh. Now, they were like different, how you get like little accoutrements that you can sort of wear in these photographs, funny glasses, a little sign saying, I'm big slut or something. I don't know what they say.
It was like that, yeah.
But there was this sort of helmet disco ball. Now, Ryotaro, dressed in traditional Japanese wedding garb, put on this hat and just ran out across the
What the
dance
fuck?
floor. And the woman who was running the photograph bit fucking pegged it off
Really?
after Ryotaro. She
stole it.
She got, it's very sharp. It's very dangerous. It's very sharp. You got to be very careful with it. But yeah, Ryotaro was. So my abiding memory was Natsuki going out for cigarettes every 5 minutes. Gantz being unbelievably tall.
He's quite tall, yes.
He's quite tall. Yeah, it doesn't come across. I wish I had like a surprise thing in my life where when people saw me in the flesh, they sort of go, yeah, Pete looks really strong in real life. But it's just not something that...
You look more stylish in real life than on camera, I think.
Okay, right, fine. But
Stylish young man.
But yeah, Gant's really tall. His partner Sydney as well.
He
Yeah,
is.
they're tall people.
I keep getting people ask me, like, was XY there? Were they there? Was he there? Was Because we haven't really released that many photos, because the way the wedding works, you know, you get the photos done, and they take like 2 months. So we've just got like a few scraps.
Are you doing like videos and
photos.
stuff? Are you doing little videos? Is Sharla doing anything?
we're not-
What do you think about it?
We're not going to release any videos,
Right.
no. We're going to, I think on Charles' channel, we're going to do a deep dive into the wedding and how it worked and what we did. But I think we want to keep a lot of it private, you know. But there'll be more photos coming out. And people are like, is Connor there? Was Connor there? He was
Connor
there.
was there.
He was there.
Connor was there.
He was a
You
good
don't think
lad.
He was on fine fettle.
He gave a nice speech. Natsuki gave a nice speech. Dave, the editor, gave a nice speech. They did a good job. They roasted
all
me.
They all did excellent jobs, and Sharla's did a speech as well at one point, and that made me cry, made everyone cry. It was just a good time as had by
Yeah.
all. And well
It's-
done, everybody.
I felt really nervous leading up to it. You know, it's quite a trippy thing having all your friends and family in one room.
Yeah.
You know, I knew it'd be fucking weird, but it was really. I was just weird and scary. I remember I like in the run up before the whole ceremony, I was like twitching in the room. I was like, and like
Well, I
the wedding organizer was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, it was just really maybe I had too much coffee that morning. But it was all a bit scary and strange.
Because I sort of said to Sharla on the day, this must have been mostly your doing because it looks absolutely great. And she said, no, actually, Chris was very involved. I was like, just letting side down.
Yeah, no, I was
Unbelievably annoyed.
I think she oversaw a lot of the finer details, but I think I found the venue. You know, the venue looked amazing. I think I just went online. I was like 20 best venues,
Yeah.
and that one came up.
Yeah.
Went
Great
looked at a
venue,
few.
great location, great.
Well, I wanted someone that was kind
Parking.
of close to. I wanted top tier parking
Quite close to my brother-in-law. So they
near
look
Pete
after,
Dawson's brother-in-law.
Yeah, drop baby off, instantly puked. I was like, you deal with that. You can just enjoy a day of having pukes. Bye bye. We'll be back if we need it. So yeah.
Well, yours was the when I turned up that morning. Yours was the first car I saw. This big hulking Toyota Century.
I think
You
most
got there
people-
before anyone.
Pretty much everybody.
Why did you get
I
there
was-
so early? What
I
were you
was
doing?
there. I wanted to hang out with your grandma.
Oh.
You're older than we realised. Grandma.
That's true. I walked in, my nan, who's 99, was in a wheelchair, like face just looking at the floor. And you were sitting
was
there.
remonstrating.
I don't know what you said to her. That,
I didn't say
Why-
anything. I was being
She was like, I
lovely.
want to get out of here. Who is this man in his unsavoury vehicle?
So I have a couple of people in my life who are in wheelchairs and stuff, and I helped her out of a wheelchair into a chair. She is way more sprite than anybody else I have to help out. with a
well, yeah, I
wheelchair.
remember one
and they've got, and she's got 25 years on them.
I remember at one point
Amazing.
when the music came on, she just got out the chair and started dancing. I was like, what is this? I had to carry a wheelchair up the stairs at one
Yeah.
point. Like, you could have walked that. You could dance across the room. You could dance down
Incredible
the
woman.
stairs.
And got to meet your parents. Your mum is an absolute firework. She watches this. She listens to the podcast.
Oh, no. Oh,
You got to be
God.
careful. You got to mind your P's and Q's,
Crikey.
Mrs.
But
Broad.
all in all, it was really good.
And your dad is you as well. That's very much enjoyable.
How dare you.
A very daddy Chris. A very Chrissy dad.
But we had a nice little stag do before. I had like 2 stag do's. I had one in Japan and one
did,
over here.
yes. Mm.
And you were at the latter.
I was at the latter.
What did we do?
What do we do? We started off in where did we go? We started off in a beef emporium,
Hawksmoor.
Hawksmoor.
Went to a nice steak restaurant.
Very old Gildo.
And then we
Very old
played
Gildo.
Crazy Golf.
And we played. No, we played. Did we play dart? No, we played crazy golf.
Crazy
then.
Golf.
And then we did the darts. Ali Plum sorted us out with some free darts. I
Got-
think.
yeah,
So
it got
we
very heated.
absolutely got- I think Ali's a hustler.
I didn't get at all drunk as well. I thought like stag do, you're supposed to get messed up.
Right.
I think I had to do a shot.
I did, Chris. Chris, I did.
Yeah, I had to do twice the number of shots as everyone else.
Yeah.
And also had to do a shot every time I got spotted by a viewer.
Right.
Do you know how many times I got spotted?
How many?
0.
I mean,
No,
I'm not being
at
funny.
all.
It was in the city on a Sunday before
I
Christmas.
know, it's beautiful.
It's not really going to be. It's not really going to be. You know.
I remember that. I can't
We'll
remember who
stroll
came
down
up.
to Fitzrovia now. And see where we.
I can't remember who came up with this idea. I was like, it's not going to work. They were like, haha, every time you get spotted, you're going to
Yeah.
get fucked up.
Yeah.
Nobody spotted me.
Can I
Beautiful.
give you something a terrible bit of news? I got spotted.
When?
The golf.
What? Who by?
Just some guy who watches the Ram football podcast.
Your fame knows no bounds.
Let's have a bit of that in the golfing. Well, I guess it's the sporting community, I suppose, isn't it? But I really like that golfing thing. Everyone, like,
I didn't. I lost.
the crazy
so-
golf, like crazy golf. You usually go to these halls, and they'll have like you can get your 10 points, your 30 points, your 50 points. But if you want to go for the fucking moon,
Big
there's
boy
there's the moon
points.
shot. There's the fucking, last gasp kind of like, 100 pointer. I was just going for them every time. And I got one of them. And that pretty much saw me right up the leaderboard.
How high were you? There was like 8 of us. 8 and I. How
I think it
high
might
up
have been
were you?
second or third. It was quite
Fuck's
high.
sake.
But it's because I was going for the moon shots. I'm a
Ah,
brave boy.
I want to let
I'm
everyone
a
else
brave
win.
boy.
Stupid golf
But-
nonsense.
Good stuff. So how is life now?
Was rubbish. Because the marriage bit was great.
Yeah.
The wedding was incredible. And then I got
your
sick for
body
5 days.
And then your body just shut down.
I do think it's weird, isn't it? When you've got to do like something big, it's like your body does hold out.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was strapped together with like bits of sellotape and
It's like one of our
masking
recordings.
tape and
I just,
yeah, House of Cards. And the
Mm.
moment the wedding was over, I just sort of crumpled,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I've been sick ever since, and it's not been so
Oh.
fun. I mean, so, the UK at Christmas. One of the reasons we had the wedding here was UK at Christmas is just incredible, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a beautiful time.
Yeah, solid.
And Japanese wedding venues, though there's some good ones,
Mm.
they leave a lot to be desired. It's like, this is a room. It's got a window.
Yeah.
And it was built a year
the-
ago.
And there's no like, I was talking to Natsuki, and Natsuki was saying like, there's not really any dancing at Japanese weddings.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can request some dancing, I'm sure.
yeah, they're very sort of formal
Yeah.
speeches, but it's it's different. It's different. It's more
I-
corporate.
I got a commemorative key ring from your wedding. Natsuki had made a lot of commemorative key rings. There was rumours that he was selling T-shirts. He merched up your wedding, but I've got a lovely.
I didn't see Natsuki that much. The nature of the
he was
wedding
outside
is
smoking off.
he was smoking
on a chaise longue.
the nature of the wedding is you never really get to do much because
No.
you're sort of running from one room to the next,
No.
big people, and
And I specifically never talked to the groom or the
yeah, you
bride
avoided me
because
like the plague.
not because
I had to battle to get
because-
Pete on the dance floor.
because
He was like in a room like drinking. I was like, dance floor now, you go.
the gin
And he was like, I
very
would
good.
have more gin.
The gin and tonic was very good. Some of the cocktails were good as well. Yeah, just really good, like primo good wedding.
But where's this?
proper
What was
wedding.
on the key ring? Is
Picture
Nats-
you two.
Oh, what Natsuki and I?
Yeah,
Well,
it's on my-
Natsuki-
did I put on my keys? I might have actually put him on my keys.
Because Natsuki came up to me being like, oh, I've printed 100 things.
Yeah.
He said he'd sold key rings. He sold like something.
I don't think he didn't sell me one, but I'm worried he may have merged up.
What? What on the
half and half scarves like a football match.
on the second day? Because we did it over 2 days because
Yeah.
so many people travelled from
Yes.
Japan.
Yeah.
It felt a bit rubbish to be like, well, no, hey, bye now.
Mm.
We wanted to do it over 2 days. And on the second day, and unfortunately you couldn't make it, a few people obviously weren't there, but
Well-
it sort of went from like 90 people to like 60 or 70 people.
Yes. Okay. Nice.
And we were sort of just chilling. And the Natsuki came around with a sack filled with endless Japanese sweets.
Chocolate. The
From Daiso.
chocolates. From
They were like-
Daiso
they weren't
green
like-
chocolate, the matcha chocolate.
They weren't like the good Pocky and the good
Right.
sweets and the good gummy sweets. It was like a little bit of ham or something. Those little pepperoni in plastic.
Oh right. Okay.
It's
nice.
like
That's
intestinal
fair.
cancer
Okay.
speed run. And he was just handing the aforementioned 99-year-old Nan.
Yeah.
Was like, what's this then?
Yeah.
And it was like an umai ball.
Nan.
It was
You've
like
gone through your whole life. You've
Those-
got everything to live for.
my family and friends were bewildered by these Japanese
these
sweets.
tiny Japanese
But it was a nice
sweets.
gesture. Natsuki, is the
He's
closest
the best.
closest we had to Father Christmas at the wedding, I think.
Well, he like I was,
Smoking, sleeping, drinking, fucking
I did feel
Father
sorry.
Christmas.
I saw Connor on the morning and he looked exhausted because he said he'd like got home and he got back to England and back to Britain rather, and he'd been just seeing people in London, so he'd just been
Yeah,
drinking
yeah.
quite heavily. So he's just like, I'm actually quite tired.
Same with American Pete. He
Yeah.
was a walking dead man.
Yeah,
When I was dead man
incredible.
walking.
Yeah.
And the
Good
night
on 'em.
before, we stayed myself and the groomsmen
Yes.
and a few other folks were at Cliveden, this
Right.
hotel across the road from the venue
where Churchill used to hang out in the war.
each room
Do
was
his-
really
do his
like
best champagne drinking.
it's a pretty trippy place. And apparently Meghan Markle stayed there the night before her wedding.
It is fancy. I bet I think it's like it was. I think for the night it was like 400 quid a night.
Somebody told me that's where the
yeah.
proper people have their wedding, and I was like,
yeah, there is no world that I would know any. I think it's out of reach for even the royals.
it's
That's how expensive
very
it is.
scarily expensive.
But I think I
Good for a night. Good for a little night.
Little
Get to bed
getaway,
at night. Yeah.
I think I think we stayed for 2 nights on like a Monday and a Tuesday, like some years ago, me and Sarah, and went on a little boat thing up the because it's all like the
Oh.
Thames.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sort of, the end of the Thames, basically, or bits of it, just went on that, and that was like so crazy expensive. It was just like it's not nothing's worth that. You know what I mean? Nothing's
Very true.
worth that.
The greatest mystery is what happened to Natsuki after the wedding.
Right,
Because I couldn't drive him anywhere because unfortunately the car was stuffed full of people and things.
right.
And I was like, can you get your own way to Heathrow? And Connor very foolishly was like, "Oh, come with me, Natsuki. I'm going to Legoland or something."
Right.
And so, and then Connor
Natsuki in
realised
Legoland.
he couldn't fit Natsuki and Natsuki's wife in his car
Right.
with all his luggage, and his mates,
Yeah.
and it got really awkward. I sort of just left them like in the car park, like, "Good luck and have
Look,
fun at
Chris,
Legoland." And
you did everything. You got everyone where they needed to be. But I mean, to be honest, I don't think a taxi at Heathrow would be. I mean, it'd be extortionate, but I mean, it's closer than you realise.
it's just Natsuki.
It's
Natsuki.
25, isn't it?
This is the one time though. Natsuki came to London a few days before me, and he was just on his own in London with his wife going around.
Okay.
And they were all, a bit scared that something bad was going to happen, especially after American Pete got robbed to pieces, a couple of years ago. And I think they had a good time. He told me he arrived at Heathrow, got on the Paddington Express, and then the person next to him on the train went, "Whoa, Natsuki, yeah!" And he was like, "My friend, yeah."
There
And
you
so
go. He has to drink a shot then.
every time he gets swatted, he had a whale of a time. And his suitcase, he arrived with it empty. And when I saw him after the wedding, it was full to the brim with trinkets and God knows what from Camden Market.
Oh, Camden Market.
Because Natsuki treats it as like a profitable venture coming on holiday.
He goes and buys stuff that
He buys
came
everything.
From, all the stuff that came from China. he picks up in Camden Market. He goes to Cyberdog, buys a load of LED lights, and then takes them back to Japan.
And he
Brilliant.
sells them in his hair salon.
Right.
And I don't know what he's bought. It could be like a fucking doll
Aren't
or a
most of his kind of
candlestick or an LP.
Aren't most of the clientele like quite old women?
Yes.
So he has to surely buy old
what
women
could, he,
stuff.
what could he have bought?
What could he have bought?
What did he put in that suitcase?
I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, Camden. I like Camden still, but I mean, it is it was bad when I used to go in the early noughties. Can't imagine what it's like now. But yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of. It's been a bit of a weird, stressful year, and obviously I couldn't tell people about the wedding. I don't want to talk, give the big reveal early.
People knew it was happening though, in the future at some point. So
The engagement was knowledge,
right, yeah, exactly.
public common knowledge.
Yeah.
But this year's been a bit like full on with writing the book, doing the videos, planning the wedding, and it's just been like, oh god, let this year end. And the wedding was a really nice high note to sort of end the year on, surrounded by friends and family. I remember while I was waiting for Sharla to come in the room for the big, what do you call it? The bit where you're like, "Marry me, yeah." What do you call that?
The marry me yeah bit.
The marry me, yeah bit. I remember
Clap your hands, let's get married, yeah.
just standing there in the room, looking over like 100, friends, family, people from around the world. I was just feeling like really grateful. And then it was just sort of awkward and silent.
Yeah.
And everyone just staring at me. And I'm like,
it is
"Yeah."
eerie, isn't it? Yeah.
And I was just like, all right.
And people
Yeah, you
when
did.
Sharla was going to be coming out, did people get like popping out the door? And I was like, "Is it her? No, we haven't played any music yet."
It was, I remember I kept frequently doing that. And at the dinner as well, I'd sort of stood and I was like, I think even at the end of my speech, I was like, I'm just going to look at you now. That's one of the lines. It didn't sound as creepy as that, but I just sort of looked around the room and I was like, very good,
Yeah.
jolly good.
Nice.
There you go home now. Goodbye,
Yeah.
everyone.
That's
And
great.
it's a real privilege that the folks travelled so far to be there. Yeah.
That was incredible. And as I said, it was a real effort for people to, stay on the British time. So, I'm obsessed with the old G-Sabok and the time difference and stuff because it is about as punishing as it gets coming this way.
It made me want to do it again. Not like another wedding, but another thing where like all your friends and family can turn up.
Yeah.
That's not a funeral.
Yeah.
What can you do? How can you do it?
You could announce a business venture. Just have like a second book party.
A second
Hire out a Shibuya hostelry.
Do you think all my friends are going to fly from Japan?
Well, no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
$1 billion.
We'll just go do one in Japan and do like a silo party via telenetworking.
That could work.
Yeah,
that could work. But I'd say I for a lot of my speech was about how like I didn't like weddings, right? And how I've talked about here the time I spilt like fucking mint sauce all down a bride's dress when I was I worked at Leeds Castle. I worked on 100 weddings. And I was like, I hate weddings because you get like some really awful people who are like real divas and they don't want you to like, it has to be the perfect fucking day.
The intensity of how just how intense it
is. And some couples that I work, are really scary. And like, the day had to be like fucking so perfect.
Yeah.
That they almost forgot that there's good people there,
You've shut down. Everyone's gone back home to Japan. That lives in Japan, and it's quite nice to sort of see like I was staying in Reading, I think, wasn't he? He was around Reading, sort of Richmond.
Riotto's got family in the UK, so he's got to see them.
I see, right?
Riotto, he was in a kimono. He looked really good.
Fucking boss, man.
He might have won after Sharla. He might have won best dressed person at the wedding.
You've really seen the picture of Sharla. It was like a 1920s sort of dress. It was beautiful.
I don't know anything about dresses. It looked good though,
and good.
I looked all right.
Good. What do you call it? Best men.
The best men.
The best men suits as well.
I had a nice suit as well that I got tailored in Japan. Actually,
right.
Get your suits tailored in Japan. It's way cheaper than the UK.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And they're amazing at it. It was the first time I ever worn what do you call it? The braces? Is it braces?
Yeah. But we couldn't see them. You get the only time we saw them was you going, I'm wearing like a naughty secret. I'm wearing braces. Like
I remember coming up to you and being like, look at this. I was cool. I felt very like a sort of crappy James Bond.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would anyone wear braces over like a belt, right? But then you get it because when you sit down in a belt, like your stomach gets tight and it's unpleasant. And the way the braces work, you've got like a gap between your stomach and your trousers.
Right.
So when you're walking around, it feels like wearing a clown costume at times. But then you sit down.
It's not tight on the old.
No.
The only time I've ever worn them is when I dress like Edward Scissorhands. Or when I wore them once in Shibuya, where I dressed like one of the droogs out of.
Oh, God.
What is that?
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange, yeah.
It felt like, you feel like Bond or Churchill because they're the only two people I've ever seen wear it. And when you sit down, your stomach comes out, but it fills that nice gap.
Yeah.
So it's not like, so it's very comfortable.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like
I'm never going to wear it again.
I have
it's great.
I have a tiny bit of plastic that I travel with sometimes. It's like it's 3 hooks basically. And you put it in your waistband. If your trousers, if you've, you know what lads are like, they sort of oscillate up and down really. More up than down for me. But you sort of shove it in your sort of waistband and then fold it over twice.
Right.
So it's actually invisible and you can't see. So that's what. So I must admit, I was telling everyone that that's what I was rocking. That's the kind of chat I was sort of going on about at the wedding.
Classic. But good old Riotto. And
clogs.
The night before,
proper wooden clogs as well. Proper the full thing clomping around on the dance floor.
That might explain his questionable dancing technique. He gave it a good shot though. I kept tabs on who danced and who didn't dance.
Right.
Because for me, dancing at a wedding is the most important thing of all.
There was a moment where a band had started up for a second set, and there were only 2 people on the dance floor, and it was me and someone else, and we were just basically going, we got to keep this going because this band needs to be respected. And then we filled the dance floor eventually because people would gone to the bar and they were like, oh, just finish getting the drinks. And going. It was good, man.
It was good.
Good. Bloody good time was had by all.
I'd be doing that again in a hurry.
Well, I was supposed to, we were reviewing a wrestling show the next evening. That's why I get back. And something called my daughter. And it was Mr. Blobby was wrestling.
What the fuck?
And so, like,
Was Mr. Blobby played by like one person, or is it multiple people?
oh, I don't know. I think back in the day it was one person. I think the bloke who owns it now is like basically a licensee of Mr. Blobby. Basically, I think he was originally Mr. Blobby's agent. So I think he used to be the agent of Mr. Blobby, and Mr. Blobby's just like, I'm tired of being Mr. Blobby. And then he just
If you don't know
said-
what Mr. Blobby is, look it up now.
He's a chaotic alien.
He was like the biggest character of British TV in the
He's
90s.
like a sort of LSD infused Barney.
Big pink thing covered in white, yellow
Yeah.
spots, right? Yeah.
Knocks things over.
Loved him as
He
a
just-
kid.
Yeah, just
He's-
real. Yeah, it was on a TV show. And he was supposed to be wrestling, and I was sick. I'd had too much fun. I'd had a week. I'd had like 3 or 4 days of just quite heavy drinking, and yours was the heaviest, and that finished me off. So when we did some recording for Wrestle Me, the wrestling podcast we did, and then we went down to the wrestling show, and I was like, I'm really sorry, Mark. I cannot do this. And I went upstairs. I got my bag, and I was sweating. And I went upstairs, and I was really looking forward to seeing Mr. Blobby wrestle, because I've never seen him wrestle. He does it every year.
Yeah.
And I'm in the toilet. I'm like, just as I start projectile vomiting, I hear
Oh.
Blobby. I'm like, no! and I couldn't get home because I lived miles away.
You were
I
physically sick?
I was physically sick, and I stayed in a.
What the hell? Why were you physically sick?
I just had too much. It was the delicious beef you served me. No,
Oh.
it was just a heavy week of just drinking. Basically, 'tis the season, man. 'Tis the season.
People in
I
the
like
UK,
it.
what's wrong with people? I was walking down the street of Canterbury the other day, and I was
Yeah.
like, the Christmas spirit, it
Yeah.
lives on. And someone just went, blah, all over the road.
Yeah, Canterbury.
And there were like a woman in their 30s who didn't even look like they'd been drinking.
Canterbury. Well,
It was like 28 years later.
People can be.
It was fucking terrible.
People
No,
can
they
be
can't.
sick.
No, they
It
can't.
might not be. They could have eaten
What?
a bad quality street or something.
It was really, it was horrible.
But like, yeah, but like,
Oh.
but if you're in Canterbury, like, it's quite close to. Canterbury's like nice, but there are like, you've always got the Herne
The
Bay.
same can be said for anywhere in the UK.
I know exactly. So you've always got like a bit of half and half, haven't you?
Too much more wine. You know what
Yeah.
I did there while I was dying after the wedding, the 4 or 5 days after the wedding, I bought Ghost of Yorkshire, and
Oh
I finally played it, and it's fucking brilliant.
wow!
And it's really good,
Ah.
and I had so much fun chopping people to pieces
Mm.
across Hokkaido. I was a really good game. I'd say it's better than the last one, just because the maps are better.
Right.
But the game is just so beautiful.
Because you completed the original, didn't you?
Yeah, and I completed this
Right.
in like 4 days.
Mm.
I did not stop. Sharla was like, "It's Christmas." I'm like, "Get out of my way!
It's Christmas. And
I want
married.
to battle some."
This is what married
people.
life. This is what married life is like, baby. Gotta watch me kill some ninjas.
Bloody good though. It was quite similar to the last one.
Mm.
It's like
It was made quite quick. It wasn't made quite quickly, but it was made
about
at
4
a speed
or
where
5
you're
years.
like,
Yeah.
where you're like, they probably a lot of like AAA titles like that usually take a bit like maybe 6 months longer. So yeah,
There was no glitches or anything like that though.
Mm.
Like it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And the genius of the maps is like every map. It's all across Hokkaido and it's broken up into different regions, right?
Right.
And every region has. I want a bit South African then. Every region
every region
has like a really nice
Swing your
focal point.
fucking sword.
Has a really beautiful focal point. Like it's got Mount Yorkshire, which basically they've made it just look like Fuji. Which why not? Fair enough.
That's fair. Look,
Or like a castle on a mountain. And so every bit of the map, you're looking at a beautiful vista,
lovely.
and it makes Hokkaido look better than it is,
Mm.
and it's brilliant. You should go and play it now.
Well, it's good for the Hokkaido. It's doing more for the Hokkaido tourist board than.
Or it made me
you
want to
have
go to
ever done.
Hokkaido and start
Right.
swinging swords around,
Yeah, you can't do
get
that.
arrested.
You can't do that.
I got killed by a bear as well. It's very realistic.
Fucking
bear. Took 2
Fucking
arrows to take
bears.
that bastard down. But it was really fun. And when I played Ghost of Tsushima the same way I played this game, Ghost of Yorkshire, it made me want to make my videos more gamified and Japan-y looking,
Right,
Japanified.
yeah.
I don't know, like using sort of like graphics and things over my video. And I remember
little rice field hat.
little
maybe?
I'll host
That
the
would
videos
look-
in
that
the
would
rice
look
field hat.
Beautiful.
But it made me think of like how can I bring that Japanese aesthetic through to my videos a bit
Yeah.
more. It was really fucking fun. And I haven't played a video game since Yorkshire 18 months ago. So since Ghost of Tsushima, sorry.
I like that it's on
Tsushima.
kind of. I like that it's on kind of. It's Japan related. Do you know what I mean? Like, because the good people of Turtle Beach, they sent me like one of those Formula One kind of racing
Oh,
things. with,
cool.
like, you know, all the buttons and stuff.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like
yeah.
twisting them. Like, I don't know what any of these do, but it's a new. It's you know, it's quite. It was enough for them to sort of go. do you really want this? I was going, I kind of do, because I mean, because I've always wanted one of these, like one of these racing things, because I quite like cars now. I was like, maybe this will make me a better driver.
has
So
it?
I've got one of these. No, I've not set it up yet. I've not had the time. You
Oh.
got to do, like Christmas. You got to do Christmas stuff, haven't you?
Why don't you play Ghost of Your Tear?
What, with a Velocity 1 RX racing?
Have we
wheel?
not got a PlayStation or?
I
You not
have,
got?
I do have one.
Do it. Do it. Thank me later.
But yeah,
Oh, it's really good.
I want to play with my car game. I want to do the car games.
Did you ever play that Assassin's Creed one? What was it? Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Oh, you want to talk about that, do you?
Oh.
We want to talk about that.
Oh.
Let's end the podcast.
We'll be back there, guys, with our regular scheduling or regular episode, talking about news, stories,
Yeah.
your questions in the next episode. But for now, I don't know what day this is going out. But have yourself a very
It could go out tomorrow, depending on, again, my workload.
okay. Well, have a good
Have a
few
good
days
few days.
before we
Play
get to
Ghost of Your Tear.
2026 and play
Yeah.
Ghost of Your Tear. It's very good. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. Drink coffee.
Yeah.
Not necessarily from Starbucks. Doesn't taste that great.
Tastes great.
But have a good one, guys. We'll see you right back here all over again on the Abroad Japan podcast. Bye for now.
Bye.
Where's the fucking bit where you drink?